welcome back to a new episode of Cooking with Jay Simkevitz. If you're new or reoccurring and haven't subscribed, please subscribe below. If you have subscribed, then thank you so much for doing that. On today's episode, I am making oatmeal cream-filled pies. This is gonna be yummy, delicious, and amazing. I mean, you can go buy yourself 12 of them from the store, but really, homemade is the best. So I'm going to show you what ingredients you need to create this delicious, awesome oatmeal cookies with cream-filled pie. So what you're going to need is a cup of butter softened, 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, half a cup of granulated sugar, 2 large eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, half a teaspoon of salt, and 3 cups of oatmeal. So the first thing you're going to do is take your butter, gonna stick it all in there, and you're going to stick your sugar, and you're going to make it really smooth. So you're gonna mix it up and make it smooth. So let's go with that. Okay, sometimes it's gonna all get clumped in, so you gotta get it out because it gets stuck in there, and you don't want that being stuck in there. It does happen. I mean, we're only human, so it does happen that it gets stuck there. Come on. You can get in. There we go. Now we put it back on and you keep mixing. There we go. It is smooth. It is great. See? Nice and smooth. That's how you want it to be. Nice and smooth. So now you're going to add in your 2 eggs and your vanilla extract. So let's do that. So we're going to add the eggs in one at a time, as I always do. Well, yeah, one at a time. That's what I said. Wow. Okay, I'm going to add in my vanilla extract just because I can. And the last egg. You don't want to overly beat the eggs in your mix. You do that and it's going to not be the greatest tasting stuff. Just a forewarned. Now we mix the last egg. Okay, we're going to put this to the side right now, and we're going to take out our flour. Now we are going to mix all our dry ingredients together with a whisk. Okay, that's very important, a whisk. So our flour, our brown sugar, cinnamon, baking soda, our our salt, half a teaspoon, so half a teaspoon of salt. And we're going to whisk it all together so it can combine evenly. Gonna just that's probably sugar. Okay. And our oatmeal. You need the oatmeal in there. Can't forget about the oatmeal. I mixed the rest of the stuff before, just like the other stuff, just so I can get the oatmeal in at the end. Now, I've never mixed oatmeal before, so I'm doing the best I can with this, because this is the largest bowl I have for this at the moment. Okay, it's gonna have to do, because that's the best I can do. So now, back to our big mixing bowl. You're gonna combine all this in there, and you're going to mix it up with your mixer. Sometimes in the process, you might not get the whole side of the bowl. So you got to scrape the side of the bowl to get it all in there. Because you want to mix this all up. You don't want things being left out. So you got to clean the sides of the bowl. And then get back to mixing. Our stuff done. This is how you want it to be. So you want it to be kind of a little gooey. You don't want it to be like rock solid or dry. You want it to be gooey as it is. So now we're going to place this on our cookie sheet or your pan or whatever you're using with parchment paper. That's important. So let me go and grab that. Here is our parchment paper with our pan. Okay, parchment paper doesn't cover up the whole entire pan. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. I'll need a spoon, and there is no spoon. There is one right here. Okay, so for this, you're going to take your spoon, and you're going to get, and it's going to be a tablespoon. So just using this for each mixture. Okay, you want to try to get as much as you can for the mixture of it. Take it off. Gonna flatten it out the way you want it to be. Gonna do that with all of them until you fill up the cookie sheet. Okay, so there you go. You have them on a cookie sheet. So now you're going to add your cookies into your oven. So let's go do that. So your temperature is going to be 350, and you're going to put it on the bottom rack, and you're going to cook it for 12 to 14 minutes because they are medium-sized cookies. They're not large. That would be 13 to 15 minutes. And if they were smaller than this, then it would be 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, the timer has gone off, and we are going to test these cookies out to see. See, they are not golden brown on top yet, as you can tell just from the first row and the second row. So we're going to leave them in there for another 3 minutes. Now it's time to make the cream filling. So let me show you what you're going to need to create this yummy, delicious cream filling that goes inside well, in between your two oatmeal cookies that are gonna taste amazing. So you need 3/4 of a cup of butter softened, 2.5 cups of powdered sugar or confectionate sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a tablespoon of milk. Now it's time to take out your cookies because you're gonna let them stand, well, stay in your rack or in your thing for 5 minutes to let them cool, because you see they are golden brown cookies, just as I said they were going to be. So now you're gonna beat your butter up. That just sounds funny. You're gonna beat your butter up. No, you're just gonna mix your butter up so it's nice and smooth with your hand mixer. So let's get going with that. Usually I use a glass bowl, but this time I'm using a yellow bowl because the glass bowl has other things in it, and so I'm using what I got. And a yellow bowl is great for this because you're making the cream filling and it's a high rise bowl, so it's perfect. So let's go on with beating this butter. At times you're gonna have to scrape the sides because you might not get it all. So you see the sides aren't fully all scraped. So you scrape the sides to get all that butter back into the middle as you want it to do. And then you go back to beating, well, mixing your butter again. Okay, so it should look really smooth like this, as you can see. Now you're going to add your confectionate sugar or your icing powder into the bowl. You're going to mix it in slowly. So I'm going to put a little bit in. And periodically I'm going to stop and I'm going to add more into it because you want to mix it all together very well. Time to scrape the sides. You want to make sure you get that all in there. And time to add more of the sugar, as I've already done periodically over the time. Okay. Okay, it's time to scrape the sides again. Now with this, you're going to add in your last two ingredients. Your vanilla extract and your milk. And you're going to mix it all together. This is what's going to make it nice and smooth. There we go. We got our cream filling, our icing filling, whatever you want to call it. It is our cream filling for our oatmeal cream pies. Okay, there we go. Now that your cookies have cooled off and they're great to go, you see they've cooled off, they're nice, they're to the touch, they're still chewy, as I would say they are. You're going to fill them up with icing, with your cream filling. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how to do this. Your filling. Okay, you see? Just an example. It's not fully done, but you're getting the icing in there. You want to squeeze as much of that icing on there. So you see, you're going to take 2 of them and you're going to be able to ice both of them and then put them together so they become one big full cream pie cookie. Oh, that's coming right out of the top. You don't want that. That's real good icing. So you see, there you go. Now you just stick them together. And there you go. You got yourself an oatmeal cookie. An oatmeal cream pie that is going to taste amazing. So this is what it looks like when it's all done. If you can see that. Okay, you're going to do that for all your cookies that you have. Every single one of them. You're just going to go and bank them all out. So, after all said and done, I hope you enjoyed watching this video of oatmeal cream pies because I love them. I know I used to be able to eat them, but now I can't because of the sugar. But I used to love eating them all the time. They are amazing. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. And if you did, please hit that thumbs up. I know we can get 50 thumbs up. Come on. You can do it. I'm awesome. You're awesome. We're all awesome together. We make the awesome group of Cooking with Jay Simkevitz and Jay Squad. Also, comment below if there's something you want me to create in a dessert. Okay? Because that's what I'm doing right now. Also, share this with your friends, family, and all your social medias. And remember, you guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. You're one of a kind. You're beautiful. And thank you so much for being here with me, watching my videos, supporting me, just hitting that thumbs up button and putting a comment below. And also just subscribing to my channel. And the most important thing to remember is keep calm and cook on.